beautiful people. So today in New Zealand it is Mother's Day. I've had an amazing day. Woke up, went to the gym. I normally go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. Yep, and I've been doing that for years. It really is my happy place. It's just for me. I absolutely love it. It's kind of like CrossFit. The friendships that I've built at the gym, I'm really grateful for. Some amazing women. It's a little bit of a gym family, and I feel amazing when I've been to the gym, and I get excited about going, and it really does put me in a high. So if you have something that you do that you know gives you a really good feeling, do more of that. If something makes you feel good, do more of it. Then I always, on the way home from the gym, pick up a cappuccino. That's my ritual. And I have 1 coffee a day. When I drink that coffee, I'm literally like, I love this coffee. And in my head, I'm just like in bliss. You know, I really am in my happy place when I'm having my cappuccino after the gym. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. It's so awesome. Came home and my kids jumped out at me, Happy Mother's Day, and they had made me cards. And then we went out to Muriwai and my son got to ride his motorbike. Here's my son, Raphael, and his little electric motorbike. Then we went and had this nice lunch. But in my Mother's Day card was a scratch card. Guess what? I won $40. Yeah. I'm so grateful for this $40 I've won. That was awesome. Anyway, I wanted to tell you about a few things that happened today. We went to a cafe, and you know, it's Mother's Day, and the cafe was chocker full. My kids ordered pancakes, ordered food. Time went on. Around me, people getting very tense and agitated, and I was like, okay, don't pay attention. But then it became very obvious that there was people not getting their meals, and they were waiting, and we had also waited a long time. People getting more and more agitated, people going up to the counter, where's my food? At the same time, my kids are going, where's our food, Mummy, where's our food? There was a massive table of, must have been a big family for Mother's Day, 12 people, and they got so irate and agitated, they got up and left. And then the table next to them, which had 6 people on, they got out and stormed out the cafe as well because they hadn't got their food. In my head I was thinking, oh my gosh, why have I attracted this into my day? But at the same time I was like, I've just got to, try and ignore it. Well, if they're all leaving, it means that our food's going to come quicker. So my husband and I, who was very aware of the situation too, we went out to our car and we got a rugby ball. Outside the cafe was a big grass area. And we just played rugby with my son and my daughter catching the rugby ball. Passed the time really well. So we didn't moan and complain. But the only problem was that my kids were like, where's my pancakes? So playing the rugby did help. We had waited over an hour. No, I shouldn't actually be talking about this story because I'm not going to repeat this to anybody. I'm just telling you, my viewers. And our food came and it was delicious, and I just kept saying to my son, so thankful for these yummy pancakes and having lunch out together. Then when I paid, I said to the girl, you've had a bit of a rough time, haven't you? Getting verbally bashed by all these irate people. She actually kind of nearly burst into tears. And I was like, don't worry, love, don't worry. It just highlighted to me that in those situations, it's got to have that, oh well, attitude. What could we do to improve this situation? And it felt really good role modelling that to my kids. When we got in the car, my husband phoned his mum. Both of us knew, not to talk about how long we had waited at the cafe. Whereas beforehand, we would have probably. My son was in the back of the car, and the first thing he said was, Nana, because Nana was on speaker, Nana, we had to wait over an hour for our pancake. My husband and I just looked at each other and started laughing. It was a really good learning opportunity, I thought, and I wanted to share that with you. In the past, I've definitely felt, and it's been my own belief and my own feelings, that my husband has resisted my beliefs about the law of attraction. I guess in the past I was worried about what he would think. I just decided in the end that I just have to follow my bliss, and I just had to follow what felt right, and I had to do it anyway, whether he was on board or not. And it has literally blown my mind how he has come on board. He said to me, I'm really actually taking all this stuff on board, and I think it's making a difference. And I was like, yes, babe, that's awesome. And he really is not resisting it at all. Because I'm actually so happy now, it's like, how could my husband possibly resist what I'm doing? when his wife is so happy, and it's having an effect on our family dynamics, and it's having an effect on my children and our relationships together. How could he deny me and resist what is having such an amazing effect on our daily life? So that's my advice to you as well, you know, follow your bliss. Don't worry about what people think, and even if it is someone really close to you, like your husband or your family, you know, follow your bliss, do what feels right for you. Let go of the worry, let go of the fear. Don't give all that stuff any attention. You know, it's your journey, it's your life. You have to follow what feels right for you. You're never going to please all of the people all of the time. What is the point worrying about what other people think? So you just have to let it go. Be who you want to be. Do what you want to do. Wear what feels good for you. So it's just as basic as following your bliss. Following your bliss. I'm just so grateful for how my husband's getting on board, and it's really exciting about the difference that it's making in our family and our relationships. I just really hope these things for you as well. Wish these things upon you. Exciting thing now, let's do an experiment. A little experiment within the big experiment. I've done many of these in the past, and I have, had some awesome results. One day I decided to ask the universe, well, I called it the universe at the time, but I now say my inner source, or divine source. I said, I ask the universe to show me a sign that the law of attraction exists, proves to me that this is real, you know. My favourite colour is pink, and I picked pink, right? I was about to go for a run. So I said, okay, universe, I'm going to go for my run, and I want you to show me something pink on my run. So I asked verbally. I believed that it was going to happen. I had faith. Having faith and believing is a big part of it. And hopped to my car, drove to where I go for a run, got out my car, and I literally opened my car door, and I hadn't noticed this when I was driving, looked up, and the sky was bright pink. It like smacked me in the face. I was like, oh my God, you're kidding me. Bright pink sky, and the clouds were all pink, and I was just like, ah, thank you. Ever since that day, my sign from the universe, or my divine source, has always been pink clouds. So whenever I see pink skies and pink clouds, I'm always so grateful, and I'm always like, thank you. And I feel the love. I feel the love from my inner source. What I'm going to do for this experiment is I'm going to ask for an unexpected gift. Hello beautiful people, I'm back because it got too dark when I was doing the video, and so I had to cut it. Back here today to finish off. Let's get manifesting an unexpected gift. So I'm going to ask for an unexpected gift, and be awesome if you did as well. The way I'm going to do it is ask, believe, and allow. And I'll show you how I do this. Divine source, I ask that you present to me an unexpected gift. And I thank you, thank you, thank you. And I like to say thank you 3 times because it makes you really like feel it here, you know. Thank you, thank you. So the next step is to believe. You need to have faith, utter faith that this is going to come. And that's why it's important when you're just starting out doing this, that you ask for something that is fairly believable. You know, you can believe that you're going to receive an unexpected gift. It's not too hard to have faith in. Believe, have faith, it's going to arrive. It's out there, it's already answered, it is coming to you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Also visualize. I believe it really helps. If you've asked for something that's not specific, like an unexpected gift, it is hard to visualize that. So maybe just feel what it would feel like when you receive an unexpected gift, and the surprise, like, oh, awesome. I'm feeling what it would feel like. Oh, this is so cool, yay! So maybe just get that feeling inside of you. Close your eyes. What's it going to feel like? You know, how excited you're going to be. But if it is something specific, you visualize getting that. And then allow, the third part, or can be called receive, but allowing implies that you get on the right vibration to receive this thing. You need to be feeling good, feeling that this thing is going to come to you and you're excited, and get yourself feeling happy, get yourself in a good vibration for receiving this unexpected gift. Consistently choosing to be happy, and I give you practical tips on how to do that in other vlogs, so I won't go into that today, but get yourself in a good place, because you have to be on the same vibration as that unexpected gift. Like attracts like, that's when it will come to you. So I've got a few cool stories about when I've manifested things. I've got lots of stories, and I've written lots of things in my journal about the stuff that I've manifested. One of the funny stories was I wanted to win this particular competition. So I asked, and then I believed, and then I visualized myself. So when I was visualizing, I would close my eyes and I would imagine a courier lady coming to my door, knocking on the door, and she hands over a parcel to me. I received the parcel and I'm all excited and yay, yay, yay. What happened was I didn't actually win that competition. But funnily enough, the very next day, a courier lady arrives to my door, knock, 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 hands me a parcel. Oh, what's this? I opened the parcel and I had won another competition that I'd entered, which I, completely forgot about or whatever. What I'd visualized actually happened, and I just won a different competition. So here's another example. I had asked to see, when I was sort of playing with it and testing it out, I'd asked to see a yellow butterfly within my day. I asked, believed. At the end of that day, I was at a cafe and I went to pay, looked down on the counter, and there were all these butterfly cookies. They were all decorated in yellow icing. I was like, here's my yellow butterfly. So it can be delivered to you in a way that you sort of weren't expecting. The how things are going to be delivered to you, you have to forget about. You can't worry about how am I going to receive this and how is this going to be delivered, blah, 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 because that's not important, and the universe is going to take care of that for you. The how can be interesting sometimes, and you need to have your eyes open, listening, watching, because it could come and you'll miss it as well. One more little story too before I go is I'd sort of been teaching my son about this little concept, big concept really. He was really into Pokemon cards at the time, and you can buy these packs of Pokemon cards. There's like 10 cards in a pack, and you have no idea what cards are going to be in this pack. And there's so many Pokemon cards. My son wanted this particular Pokemon card, so I said, hey, why don't we ask the universe? So my son asked, we went and bought this $8 pack. He opened the cards out, and then lo and behold, there was this particular card. He was so amazed because it was a very rare card that he had wanted, and it was quite special that he got it in this pack, so he couldn't believe it. And I myself was like, that's awesome, that's awesome. Anyway, ask for an unexpected gift or ask for something, test this out. It's so much fun. Believe, have faith, visualize, and then wait for it to come to you. I can't wait to get my unexpected gift. You're perfect. You always have been, you always will be, and yeah, thank you for listening, and thank you for following my vlogs. I really, really appreciate it. I'd love for you to comment below, tell me some stuff. I want to hear from you. Bye.